Yeah, this little RUKA banker, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going ahead and, got the third, album coming out, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna coming out late December or beginning of next year. Yeah, before I go to the third album, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the first and second album. Well, the first one's out, you know what I'm saying? And the second one coming out this Halloween, so go ahead and check that mug out. And so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about the first album, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I think ends on a throne, you know what I'm saying? So that one's basically about, is the starting of me, you know what I'm saying? It's me, just coming off of what I just do, cause I love rapping, you know what I'm saying? It just, it's not even really a hobby to me. It's just something that I just love to do, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically just saying, it's basically talking about the whole album, basically about whatever I rap about, whatever I do, it's still gonna end up on my throne, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the throne itself is gonna, is that I'm famous and I got money stacked up and everything. Basically, my throne is basically who I am, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically like whatever I do, you know what I'm saying, even though my rap name is Lil RUKA Banker, you know what I'm saying, I'm still, you know what I'm saying, I'm still me, you know what I'm saying, that might be my rap name, but I'm still me, you know what I'm saying, so whatever I do, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be 100% back to my throne. The throne is basically referring back to me, you know what I'm saying, because, I get out here right now and don't never make it, you know what I'm saying, but I'm still going to be rapping, you know what I'm saying, so I'm still going to get off my throne, do everything I do that night or that day or whatever, and come back and I'm still gonna be on that throne, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm never gonna stop, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically yeah, that's the first album. It's basically just talking about why I started, why have I done what I'm done to become a rapper, and it's got some life stories in there, you know what I'm saying? And it just it's basically what it's about, the first album. And the second album is basically, it's more into my life, you know what I'm saying? From the first one, it was basically telling you about how I'm getting out there and who am I, who is Lil RUKA Banker, who is Banker, what does that name mean to people, you know what I'm saying? I will let people know my rap styles, my different styles of how I rap, and my mixed up with R&B, gangster rap, just regular rap, and just mixed up together. So now I've made, okay, now people know who Lil RUKA Banker is and what he's capable of. And now, you know what I'm saying, now it's for my life, you know what I'm saying? Now, so I made an album called, the second album is called, the second album is basically called, As I Sit on My Throne, Life Goes On. So basically what that one means is, as I'm sitting on my throne, you know what I'm saying, I could just be thinking, doing as I do, or whatever I please to do, but you know what I'm saying, life's still gonna go on. I can't never myself, you know what I'm saying, I'm not God, I'm not nobody that can, I don't have no powers or nothing, so, whatever I choose to do in my life, you know what I'm saying, life's still gonna go on, you know what I'm saying, I can't just, okay, pick a right path and still knowing that that the world's gonna stop. No, you know what I'm saying, whatever path I choose, you know what I'm saying, life's still gonna go on. It's gonna continue no matter what you do, no matter if you do something bad, good, worse, or just whatever, you know what I'm saying. I'm just, basically, as I'm sitting on the throne, you know what I'm saying, it's basically like, okay, I'm resting now. It's all about, everybody know who Lil RUKA Banker is now from the first album, so now I'm just sitting on my throne, and I'm basically like, okay, I don't have to stand up and do a press conference to people or to my fans, because they know who I am from the first album now. So now I can let people know, okay, they say, the fans be like, okay, I know who Lil RUKA Banker is now. I know what he's capable of. I know his rap styles, and I know how good or bad he is, you know what I'm saying? From the good fans or the haters, whatever they think of, You got someone saying, yeah, he tight something, and then someone say, no, he just whack or whatever. But it's gonna have haters, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna have fans, you know what I'm saying? So basically, it's like me, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to stand up no more, because people know what I'm doing now, you know what I'm saying? So I can just sit down on my throne and talk about BANKKA's life. So everybody was like, okay, you know, we got this part, we got this picture, so now let's get this picture. So basically it's like, okay, we want to know about Lil RUKA BANKKA life now. We know what he is or what he gonna do and what he's capable of, but now we want to know about his life. So basically, the second album is about my life, you know what I'm saying? It's about things that happen in my life, things that, the bad things, the good things, the things that I haven't remembered back in the days, and, you know, just stuff growing up, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically about my life, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically it. So basically, I did it in chapters, you know what I'm saying? So first album, okay, you know what I'm saying, is me, talking about me, it's all me. So basically that whole album is Lil RUKA BANKKA, nothing else, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the second album that's talking about my life, you know what I'm saying? It's not just me no more, it's my life, the people around me, my friends, family, you know what I'm saying? Just the people around me, like, it's global now. It's like who, you know, it's my life period, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's not just about Lil RUKA BANKKA no more, it's Lil RUKA BANKKA, but it's Lil RUKA BANKKA's life. So whoever's in his life or whoever's important in his life has been mentioned in this CD, you know what I'm saying, the second album. So now it gets all down to the third album. That's what everybody's been waiting on, because that's basically what this, you know, what this is about. So the third album is, y'all might think it's funny, but you know, it's BBC versus BANKKA. And the reason why I named it BBC versus BANKKA is because I want people to know about who BANKKA is personally, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, if from what people were hearing from the first album, people look at BANKKA like, okay, he's a good dude, he's straight, he's you know what I'm saying, he can get, you know, hard and harsh at sometimes, but he's cool, you know what I'm saying? So he's a nice guy. But as people know, BBC is the one that's like, don't give a fuck, and you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, he's just evil, man. It's like, okay, it's like me showing my fans my different, you know, personalities, you know what I'm saying? Because when I'm BBC, I'm just a jackass, and it's just, you know, people don't want to be around me. They don't want to talk to me, contact me, or anything, because, you know, I'm just in this fucked up mood, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, like, you know, basically, like I said to my, you know, my album, you know what I'm saying, like BANKKA say, but you know what I'm saying, I'm just using, you know, the atrocious for BANKKA, as in, you know, he's a crazy at sometimes, he's goofy, you know what I'm saying, he's kind of crazy at sometimes, but he's not evil though. But see, when you hear the word BBC and what people know about what BBC is, they were like, okay, he just needs to go to fucking hell, you know. So that's basically the bad side of me, and the good side is BANKKA. So what I made the third album is, you know, BBC versus BANKKA, because I want people to know about, you know, about just my personalities, you know what I'm saying, just about the good and evil about me, you know what I'm saying. It's just, you know what I'm saying, not just good and evil about me, you know what I'm saying. I just want people to know, okay, I got a BBC side and I got a BANKKA side, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna let people know, okay, which one is me. Can you figure out when I'm BBC, or can you figure out when I'm BANKKA? Because, you know, it's me. So you know what I'm saying, it's not like, you know, I'm not trying to make people be like, okay, this dude crazy because he made a CD called BBC versus BANKKA, but it's him, you know what I'm saying. But you know, it's different attitudes amongst those characters' names. So you got BBC, that's basically me, you know, it's me and both of them, but it's basically me pissed off. Like, that's my attitude. Like, when somebody push me to the limit, you know what I'm saying, that's when that Atlanta, you know, stuff, just blood just start flowing through me, you know what I'm saying. So I just get atrocious, you know what I'm saying. So I'm finna, you know, go ahead and use what I say for BANKKA, you know what I'm saying, atrocious, you know. And basically that's what, you know, BBC is just a badass, you know, and BANKKA is basically the ladies' man, you know what I'm saying. He's, you know what I'm saying, he's sweet, charming, you know, whatever you can imagine, you know. He friends like him, you know what I'm saying, got lots of friends, you know what I'm saying, and people trust him. They ask BANKKA for opinions, they ask him for, you know, he just whatever you need, BANKKA's there, you know. He got you. Like, he can make you smile when you upset, or when you happy, you know, he can just make you even more happier. You know, he can always, you know, make your bad days into good days, even though the most messed up thing happened that day, he could still change it. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's got that good ass attitude. You know what I'm saying? It's just so perfect. And you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, and ain't nobody perfect, but you know what I'm saying? When it comes for BANKKA and people just want advice, like friends and sometimes family, you know, they come knocking at the door, hey BANKKA, so and so, you know, give me an answer, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I sit down with them, talk to them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I do it with all my friends, you know what I'm saying? I do it with friend girls, you know what I'm saying? That anybody just asks BANKKA, you know, I just want some, you know, just a answer, you know, just I need an opinion, you know what I'm saying? You go to BANKKA. But if you want an opinion from BBC, he's just gonna look at you like, okay, what the fuck you come to me for? It's got this big ass world that you can go talk to, and you came to me. But you know, that's how BBC is. He basically a bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. That when I'm mad and I'm super pissed off, you might as well just hang it up and just stop messing with me and just get it over with and just go somewhere else and wait till I calm down and tell them like, hey, are you BANKKA again? You know what I'm saying? But you know, it just, see, this third album is basically about, okay, it's my good side and my bad side competing with each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my good side and my bad side raps together and making one rap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting BBC, you know, just hood, just extreme gangster, just going off at the mouth, talking about just, you know, just off the, you know, just damn, just talking about shit, you know. Then you got BANKKA just doing the good old flow that everybody like the club songs and you know, the smooth gangster rap, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good, it's all good, you know what I'm saying, for cause BANKKA, you know what I'm saying? So you got the smooth rap and then you got the badass rap, so you put them together and you make one piece, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I just call it that, because I'm basically using two personalities in my raps now, instead of just in my first two albums, just BANKKA. So I want people to know about BBC now. So I want to add just a little bit of, you know, sting to the hot sauce, you know. So go ahead and just go off on it just a little bit more, get a little bit more hood and extreme in the third album. So that's why I wanted to add BBC attitude in there. So I just want, you know, I just want a little bit more flavor into it. So that's basically what the third album about. So, you know, like I said, the third album is gonna be coming out in or the beginning or the end of December or in the beginning of next year in 2012. So just, you know, keep on, fans on YouTube, looking at the first album, and the second album, you know, it's gonna be posted up Halloween night, because that's when it's coming out. So everybody just keep posting, you know what I'm saying? First album on there already on YouTube, Tony Chapter 1. Or you could now type in Little RUKA BANKKA, because I set it up where you could just do it like that. And I got one song from the second album called BANKKA Going, and that's from the second album, and it goes hard. So I already got like 13 views. So, you know, keep on watching that. And the rest of the second album, like I said, it's gonna be a Halloween night. So it's gonna be on Freak Night. So, you know, all demons and goblins and all that shit. So yeah, and third album, like I said, hey, you know, coming out order at the beginning or end of December of this year, or at the very beginning of next year in 2012. Peace, Little RUKA BANKKA.